Greetings. Welcome to Safe Space Talks My Mastery. I am Nigeria Anderson, your host for today. And you know what? We thank you for visiting us one more time. And again, I'm always excited for new viewers. I'm excited for the comments, and I need you to comment below. Okay. And today's topic is going to be clear your mind. Clear your mind. So listen, I'm going to really help you with that today. Because knowing what you know, if you know your friend is always late, why are you getting upset about that? Either you're going to stop hanging out with that person or you have to have that conversation, right? You have to say, every time I ask you to come out and I say we leaving and I need you to be there at 6 o'clock, you showing up 6:30, 7 o'clock. You know what's going on, what's happening, or maybe that friend needs some help. Don't get mad. Say, listen, every time we hang out you're late. Is there something going on with you? Because we don't dismiss poor behavior. We got to ask second and third level questions. And then you have to ask yourself, why am I going to frustrate myself by associating myself with this person? Is it their clout? Is it the gifts and the money? Maybe they give you money when you need it, or they shower you with gifts because they're late all the time, or because they're trying to cover up their bad behavior. I tell you, I'm here to help you. Or do you rely on them for their car to take you places? Or do they support you in your sinful habits? Last week we talked about smoking weed and all that, Maybe that's your buddy. So, knowing what you know what foods you like that are not good for you. You know you may need to slow down on eating out. So, my next question is, what new changes are you going to make? Or what new changes do you need to make? Hey, write them down in the comments below. I would like to see what's going on with you. I ask you to write in the comments sometimes, and I don't see comments. I guess I'm just not that popular yet, but it's okay. It's coming. Now, because one thing I'm not going to do is do anything creative or try to trick y'all or come to the page and stuff. We don't do that here. Okay, that's not that. That's not that. This YouTube page is for mature people who understand what's going on in the mental health field and who are seeking ways to do better. But you know, that's who I'm trying to attract. So you can't get no trickery from me. According to professionals, we have 4 decision defaults. So let me give you some language. We have the inertia default, which takes over when we keep doing what we've been doing. I told you I was going to answer that question, why we keep doing the same thing over and over when we know better. Okay? That's that inertia default in your mind. Your default is you stuck, and you have to get unstuck so that you can move. Okay? It sounds familiar, I know. What do you keep doing waiting for a new change? Write that down in the comments. What do you know you need to change for real, for real, for real? Now, Newton's first law of motion, also known as the law of inertia, states that an object at rest or in motion will stay that way unless acted upon by a net external force or an unbalanced force. Listen, family, you have to get unstuck, okay? And the thing is that you know what it is, and they're unhealthy habits that you're stuck in, and you have to let that go, because not letting that go is affecting your your life overall. It's affecting your whole life. I mean, you know, you're stuck, and that frustrates you. When you're frustrated, what happens? You're stressed. When you're stressed, what happens? We look at the videos over and over. We tell you anxiety, right? Depression. You start spiraling into these things. I had a friend just recently rush to the hospital. Why? Stress. And I want you to shift. I need you to move. I need the unbalance. I need your unbalanced force. I need an external force to push you so you can go into living a more fulfilled life. But before you do that, guess what you need to do? You need to get your mind right. Okay? Get your mind right. But you are in the right place. Because here with me at Safe Space Talks My Mastery every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on this YouTube channel. So tell your friends, to tell their friends that there's a channel that will help you for real. All right, I said 4. So the first one was inertia default. The second one is social default. Takes over when we tend to do what others want us to do. This is why the Bible says thou shalt not covet. A phrase from the 10th commandment in the Bible that means people should not desire things that do not belong to them. He married, he not your husband. He not going to be your husband because he her husband. I'm just saying. Social media has many desiring things just because they've seen someone else with it, especially a celebrity. Y'all got to let that go. So you're spending your money trying to look like some other person, or this is the favorite one, or you buying expensive stuff to prove you can afford it. I'm from New York. I say it all the time. If you have a job, you can almost get anything. You got bad credit, you still can buy something. But the key of this, the moral of my story right here about buying expensive stuff, going fancy places. If you have a job and you save your money, you can go. You don't have to be rich. Okay, I'm drifting. All right. So stop trying to look like somebody else. If you want to buy something expensive to prove you can afford it, or it's okay to have nice things. Just don't let it be a social default. Don't let it be you trying to do it, because everybody likes nice things. I like nice things. We like nice things, but I'm saying don't be trying to act like or pretend or covet. Okay? And let me warn you on today, you better stop that and start saving your money, because we heading towards a tornado. Okay, that's why all these tornadoes keep popping up, because that's God telling us the real one about to come. Okay, and if you have that kind of money, get your clothes made so they can fit correctly. Just saying, if large companies are paying people $2 an hour to make what you spending $2,000 for, grab a student from Fashion Institute of Technology, buy them all the sewing material and materials they need, and you have your own personal person to suit you up, and you just may have invested in the next top designer. All right, social default. This can fall under the people pleasers doing stuff just to be liked or fit in the crowd or be in the clique. Also, it can fall under peer pressure for those who will do something they know they should not do. They know they don't have no business doing, like drugs, sex, robbing, stealing, drinking alcohol. Then they want to know why they in rehab, the clinic, jail, or pregnant. Listen, don't let your social defaults get you caught up. I'm telling you now. Get your mind right, okay? The third one is emotional default. Emotional default takes over when you tend to do what we have an impulse to do. Yes, that impulsive behavior, you want to cuss people out because that's your emotional default when you're angry. Saying words that you can't take back. Sending that nasty text because you don't fully understand why the person late or what really happened. We talked about that too. Don't respond in that impulse of anger. Okay, we know emotions are a natural, instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others. What I like about these four decision defaults, it is totally based on that 95-80. Now, you got to look at the previous video to know what the 95-80 mean. You have to stay connected here at Safe Space Self My Masteries. You can't miss all the good information. I mean, I'm laying out some good information on here for you for free to help you heal and be a better version of yourself. There's such an assault on our minds. So I need you to really share and tell your friends about Safe Space Talks Mind Mastery, for real. Only a few of us still really care about humanity. I'm one of them, so come on now, help a sister out. Help a sister out. I'm asking you to do it. Yeah, I'm asking for your help. See, I'm humble enough. See what I'm saying? Like when you get free, you can be vulnerable. You can ask for help. Ask. Lastly, 4. Ego default. I am sure you have met someone like this, or it might just be you. So pay attention. The ego default takes over when you tend to seek status and be overconfident in your decisions. Have you had a boss that was nasty, mean, and cruel? Well, that boss may have been one seeking status, but don't even like their job. They hate their job. They just wanted the title of supervisor, manager, director, partner, whatever titles, leader. People are title driven. I tell you. Or it could be an entrepreneur who has an idea and is overconfident that this idea is going to work. Oh, I know what I'm doing. But they won't do the research to know if this is the right time to launch the business. Is it a good market to launch the business? Or who their clients should be, and keep spending money on the wrong idea, spending money, investing in that idea. They haven't even done any research to be sure or clear that that is that their idea or a God idea, right? And so they didn't do their homework, and now they're busted and they ain't got no money, and now they gotta start all over again. So don't let your ego get in the way. So what is ego? Ego, a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance over exaggerated. Now remember, everything is not a mental illness. I always say that here, but these are all things that affect our mental capacity. But when it's unchecked, it can be cause for you to visit a professional. I am just here trying to help you. I hope after this you make a new decision to adjust your mind default. Okay, can you adjust your mind default? Because, all right, I get upset, right, with some people who are able to make decisions about a sandwich. No, Bobby, put the mayonnaise on the bottom and the mustard on the top. I want onions and this, and they going through lessons. No, I don't want that. No, put this. No, toast the bread. Okay, maybe it's just in New York. I don't know. Or how they like their coffee. I was in a coffee shop, because I'm not giving no shout outs. And the guy was like, I would like it at 100 or so degrees. I was like, I didn't even know you can order coffee at the degrees you would like it hot or whatever. But can make These decisions over food, clothes, you can make decisions over painting your room. Oh boy. But when it comes to quality decisions about your life choices that matter, why you stuck? All right. Like investing your money, saving money, purchases like life insurance. Oh boy. But have that expensive outfit. I can say what I need to say and I'm free. I tell you, I love it. One tool to make one tool to make a quality decision is just to simply make it. But when you make it, identify the consequences and take time before you fully commit. And if you can't make a decision, then seek a person with wisdom and speak with them and try to get feedback and say, listen, I was thinking about doing A, B, and C. What do you think? That just a conversation. Now, if you ain't got no friends and you know, you can reach out to me at heySpaceTalks@gmail.com. Okay? All right. So, clearing your mind, it allows you to make quality decisions. So, how do I clear my mind? I'm glad you asked me. Because, see, one thing about Safe Space Talks Mind Mastery, we're not going to just say, you need to do this. You need to renew your mind. You need to do this. You need to do. And when you're having a mental crisis, how are you supposed to comprehend what that mean? What do you mean? You need to clear your mind. What that mean? So I'm going to tell you, how do I clear my mind? One way to help you, organizing. Organize your day. Organizing your days will help you maximize your daily activities. It prevents you from being frustrated. I'm telling you this works. I do it. I'm not on here telling you to do stuff that I don't do. That's why I can say it, because I do it personally and it works. Identify the top 3 priorities you have in a day. Tomorrow. Let's start right now. Get your pen and paper. Tomorrow, what are the top 3 priorities you have? And second, know how much time it takes. In previous videos, I spoke about the importance of writing down your grocery list so you don't go to the store and overspend. You know what I realized? People are lazy. I don't know if it's the result of the COVID shutdown, but there's a laziness that has popped up. Even the people who have a job at work. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm like, hello. You work here? And they like they don't want to be there. That's why they getting robots. Because you need to stop that. You better go to work cheerful and like you want to be there. Okay. This is why when an employee provides me with good customer service, I let them know I want to speak to their supervisor and let their supervisor know. I always take the survey, how did so-and-so do? They text you the link or they send you the email. How was the service? I am very proactive. One, I want them to keep their good job. And, it's easy to just complain when people don't do right. It's easy to be like, they did this, because that's part of that 95/80. So we don't always want to be complainers, right? We want to, support people who are doing good so we can have more people doing good and get rid of the people who are not doing good. Okay? So tell the people that they're doing a good job when they're doing a good job so we can keep their morale and self-esteem up. Okay? All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay, back to the 3 priorities per day. You have to know how much time each priority takes. This will prevent you from becoming frustrated and stressed out. Knowing what you need to do and having the material to be able to do it. Okay? Knowing what it requires will help clear your mind. The best time to plan out your day is right before lunch or after lunch because you're awake, it's midday, um, late, late in the afternoon hour. God's going to turn it around. No, but y'all know what it is. You ate, you can write out your plan for the next day. You're up, your mind is active, you are able to think clearly. If you wait for the nighttime or when you get home, you may get distracted. That's why, you get distracted, or you're tired, you're too tired to do it, and you think you can plan out the next day um, off of your memory, and that doesn't always work. The problem, you hard-headed and stiff-necked and lazy. You don't want to put in the work. You, and you wonder why your life is in shambles. And you feel like you're losing your mind. No, save your mind. Be in your right mind. Amazingly, many can follow instructions for everything else, but not the instructions to help out in their situation. Get a journal or a to-do list and write out what you need to do daily. This will help you to be more organized for your day and you won't be stressed out. Also, as a professional, you should know what's on your calendar. You should know what's on your calendar monthly. It's not, without trying to be so important. Get out your ego default mindset. Write in the comments which one of the 4 is that. You can go back in the video and cheat. Here's the key. Writing stuff down on paper activates your mind better than typing it on your phone or a computer. Okay, according to professionals, writing it stimulates your mind in a better way than just typing it in your phone. Although, if that works for you, I want you to, I need you to go on and do that. Because everyone tells you to write your goals down and, everyone has a plan. But here's the thing. Things may not go as planned. Emergencies, illness, death, or just low energy. You may not feel like you're accomplishing something, so you get a little like in despair. Feelings and these emotions may overtake you. Well, don't get upset. Don't get upset. Adjust the plan and keep it moving. Don't get upset. Adjust the plan. Just, adjust it. Or seek help. Ask someone if they can handle one of the priorities for you, especially if you got family, ask them, or do you have friends or someone you trust? See, it's so important for you to be in community. It's so important for you to network. It's so important to have another. I always say, you can't do it alone. You can't do life by yourself. That's why the Bible says you have friends closer than a brother. So if you don't have family, then, treat your friends good. Have good friends. And see, sometimes y'all don't have good friends because your attitudes are nasty and y'all got all 4 of these defaults on the negative end. And so I'm here to help you out, right? Because I have good friends. I have lots of friends. I'm a friendly person. So, all right. So clearing your mind. And I've been speaking about it, but I'm going to be a little more in depth about it. In depth. about it, uh, meditation. Okay, meditation is a key way to clear your mind. Now, let me say something. I've been saying clear your mind, clear your mind. That does not mean literally, because thoughts cannot be stopped. Your thought, you can't shut your thoughts off. You can't. You're not. You can't like just be like, my mind is clear. Like, so then, that's not realistic. You will have thoughts even while attempting to meditate. Matter of fact, as soon as you sit down to meditate, you're going to get flooded with so many thoughts. You're going to be like, I'm trying to meditate. So, meditation is not about stopping your thoughts. It's about just being aware of your thoughts. So, when you sit down to meditate and all them nasty thoughts is coming in your mind and you're like, ooh, where that came from? You know where it came from. Or are you sitting down to meditate and you thinking about A, B, Z, D, E, F, G, right? Listen, you're now aware of how your thoughts come. And now you can start to clear those negative thoughts out by quieting yourself and being present, being in the present time. I know, right? I got to get in my meditation voice, giving you my meditation voice, right? Being in your present time, meditation helps you settle yourself to focus so you can live a productive life with less stress. I tell you, if I don't tell y'all anything else on Say Space Talks by Masteries, be less stress. Being focused helps you to accomplish what you set out to do, keeping your social default in check. Okay, write in the comments which one of the four is that. You can go back in the video and cheat. This is an open video test. All right, so when you are focused, you can accomplish more in less time, improve your work performance, and achieve your goals, improving your mental efforts to overcome distractions and get through your 3 priorities with ease. Okay, that's what being focused is about. So I hope you learned that you cannot literally clear your mind, but you can identify your destructive thought patterns. Examine how you're responding to negative or positive situations. You know, that's one of my favorite scriptures. Examine yourself. You're responsible for you. Identify distractions. I remember my dog was a major distraction. I'd be trying to work and my dog, and there's some videos, previous videos where I'm like, my dog, right? So I had to correct that. And so she learned now when I say I'm working, she goes to space or she just lays near me. But right now, like I put her inside because I was tired of going, my dog, she was distracting me, right? So I put in place putting her up. Okay, real simple, easy stuff. So clearing your mind, again, as I get ready to close, you can clear your mind by meditation. Comment below on what meditation means. This is an open video test. You can go back and see. This is not, I don't want to make anything hard or difficult. You can exercise, you can take a walk. These are tools to help you clear your mind. The results of following these tools to clear your mind, you will stop worrying. You will stop overthinking about something you want. You know, I don't know what you'll be overthinking about, but you'll stop overthinking about it or ruminating about something that, is stressing you. The job, overthinking about the job, overthinking about the kids, overthinking about, if he like you, if she like you, overthinking about, is your husband cheating, overthinking about all these things, right? Because what I'm providing you with is personal stuff, personalizing you, like you're your own person. Ooh, wait, can you just say that with me? Just comment below. I'm my own person. And then once you get yourself situated, you won't fall into these emotional defaults. You will operate in your emotional defaults in a better way. I'm giving you the answers of what to do because many lack in sharing the how to get better. They just say, renew your mind, think on these things, and, throw scriptures at you. If your mind is not right, how can you process it? And if you're not a believer, well, I tell not my non-believers here, have hope. I'm an advocate for helping you to get your mind right. Remember I said earlier, one tool is to make a quality decision. Make it. Identify the consequences and take your time before what? Fully committed. So when you're making a decision, make the decision, right or wrong, but identify the consequences and then take your time before you fully commit. And if you don't know, then you reach out to somebody and, somebody with wisdom. Because once you get that process right, when you can change your emotional default from negative to positive for my 95-80 crew, when clearing your mind, you will stop drinking too much. You won't be having sex outside of marriage. You will learn how to be celibate. You won't be so angry. You won't be so stressed. All of that becomes a thing of the past. Old things will pass away, and you can become a new creation in Christ Jesus. And you can choose to walk in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. If you are, what am I getting ready to say, family? Where my safe space talks people? Write it in the comments. What am I getting ready to say? If you are willing. So the decision is yours to clear your mind, look at the bigger picture and understand the consequences of every decision you make. Look at the bigger picture and understand the consequences. Understand the consequences. And this can come through practicing meditation, journaling. Remember, writing something down is better than typing it on your phone or the computer. I hope you got something out of this video, but more importantly, I hope you apply it to your daily routine. If so, let me know. And if you would like my help to help you navigate personally, you can reach out to me at safespacetalks@gmail.com. And listen, remember, we're going to be in Philly on July 20th. And I hope you come out, because guess what? Philly cheesesteaks is on me. Do, 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 do. So look at the following clip to learn how to RSVP. And I love me some y'all. And I see you next week. Same bat channel, same bat time. All right.